and welcome, you amazing peasant. My name is Rob, I'm the ManicGamingGuy. Today's video, we're back in Beamng on our custom UK lake map. Ta-da! Told you that town might start popping up soon. Today, we're going to be looking at the rally track. I need to neaten it up just a little bit. I got ideas of expansions and relocations and different bio areas. Going to be a little bit of a mission, but I think we can do it. I'd just like to say a big thank you to the Patreon and channel members who help push me along the way, as well as all of your likes and subscriptions. So let me give you the breakdown of what is ahead. The most popular thing about this map, I guess, is going to be the jump. We're going to be keeping the jump over the waterfall because it's a good, fun idea. But not every car or every person wants to be taking a jump while trying to go around the rally track. So I'm also going to add a little bit of a shortcut which is going to go around the river. We're going to make a little bit of a bridge, I guess would be a good idea. Yeah, just put a bridge here and then they can spin round and join back on just after the landing. I've not timed it or anything, we've just got to hope it's a good disadvantage or advantage or whatever. I guess you want a little bit of an advantage going this way, hence why it's a shorter loop, because it's going to be scarier and more dangerous taking the jump. It's more risque, but you know, risk includes some benefits, which is quite scary. Scary benefits. Also in this area, I'm going to be using rock. I'm going to make a bit of a rocky area, rocky biome, rocky roads, very dusty, I don't know, very dangerous if you come off. Yeah, so that should be fun. And next door to that is going to be a bit of a village area. So yeah, rocks all the way down here, why not? And then we're going to put a little town village here. We're going to probably bring up this road so it's level, put some houses, that would be quite fun. And then turn this into actually a tarmac road that's just really straight and scary, fast, straight, and then it's just going to turn back into a dirt road. And then yeah, cool. And then we'll probably connect that tarmac road to this one, and then that'll be quite a good, fun idea, I think. And then next to that, I think we will keep this as hilly, rocky mountain sort of stuff. Not a problem there. And then I'm going to take out the huge straight and add a bit of a curvy line, and we're going to have it on the edge of a mountain sort of thing, so it can fall off into the oblivion. Good times. So yeah, this will all be going. And then back around here, it'll be turning into woodlands area, which will spread around there. Any other biomes you think I should be adding, let me know, because that'd be quite fun to add random things. Like maybe have a bit of spillage from the water going over the track, so we get some fun splashes. Maybe a jump into a pool, that'd be quite entertaining. Always good for videos and taking pictures and stuff. These are going to go. We'll get the wind turbine to go on. And we'll probably put them over here, you know, near the new dirt stony track, the crawler track. I'm not showing you this yet, but it's work in progress. But that should be quite fun, as well as putting the village in. Just a little heads up. These are something I'll be bringing to you shortly in another video, and also I'm going to be add it onto my Patreon. I'm going to make quite a few of these, so you can hopefully make buildings quite quickly, stack them up, make them more modular, so you can just build some quick buildings on the fly, and hopefully that'll be a good fun thing for you to use. So my first step is going to be to push the F11 button and drop my cup of tea. That was dangerous. And I'd say get rid of all the trees and get rid of all the 3D objects. Let's do that. That's the wind turbines gone. Over there though, still got them. And that's the buildings gone. But I have kept a bridge that's way over there. You can't really see it. I might be able to fix materials and use that. And I've kept these buildings because this one might be fun to drive through. Wow. That now looks naked. I do have a thing now to do with though. There's a bio area right here. So we click the bio tool, Biome thing, number 1, because it's the first one I did. So I think the best way to do this probably use remove. Okay, make this bigger. Where's the generate thing? Add. So use the. Yeah, okay, I think hit replace. I need to make these different first. Oh my. Oh, okay. Let's just go regenerate it. Ah, shabby. Good stuff. Okay, so that's easy to work with. Nice. No problem. But this area here, which is this one, you can go. And that can stay. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad. That was easy. Right, I think my next step's going to be to colour the terrain in so we get a bit of an idea where I'm going to be laying these roads. Yeah, well, that's almost a waste of time. From a distance, it just look like the same areas. But I got sort of a cluster full of village. We got some sort of dotted area for the stones. Then woodlands all around this area. Lake in the middle. And yeah, we're probably just going to fade this off into fieldness, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to do about the backdrop yet. Probably need to add one of those 3D models that looks like in some sort of valley or something like that. So obviously this isn't drivable yet because some of the roads are just ridiculously bumpy and all over the place. So let's go around fixing that. Now I'm wondering, should I use the method of using the road architect tool, or should we just go around flatten it out? As it is rally track, you know, you almost want the imperfections to make it harder. I think I'll flatten it out first, see how I feel, and then we will judge it from there. The technique I'm going to use is to simply terrain tool, average height, set it, you know, roughly where we need it. Pressure's all up, yeah, and then hopefully that will give us some sort of flat road to work with. We just keep going back and forth over it, recorrecting ourselves, and eventually we'll go over. It will have to be, yeah, we'll go over the road architect tool to give us a bit more definition, and then we can maybe go around ruin it again. We'll see how it goes. Right, well, the road is taking a bit of shape now. Got a few sharp corners, a few interesting areas. Obviously the road's not going to stay exactly that shape. We'll go through with some decal, like this thing here. We'll drag one of those through it, make it a bit more sharper, and then we'll go through with the bio tool and we'll put some close trees, some trees that are very close to the track, making it very hard, tricky to go through it. This is obviously very bumpy at the moment and not very recommended to drive down, so let's sort that. It's going to be the first time of many times mapping out this track, for sure. Okay, so just use the tool now to flatten the road out with some sort of settings that I hope will be okay. These aren't going to be the final settings, so I'm not going to be too upset. There will be some sketchy roads. Looks like we got accidentally made our own little carousel thing. Is it the carousel? Corkscrew? Is it the corkscrew? It's a corkscrew, isn't it? That's the one in America. It kind of comes down and curves around. We'll see what that goes. We might have to change that. We don't know. But for now, it's looking okay. Do we need to smoothen this up? We don't, probably, yeah. There's some bits we have to tidy up. But that'll do for now. Let's move on to the next stage. I think I'm going to quickly do the water, just so I feel like I'm making some good progress somewhere. Well, it's a start, and it's something, I guess. We'll go with it. Yeah, I just started painting lots of rock stuff, and then I thought to myself, I almost can't see my road anymore. I better stop doing that and maybe run the decal back over it. Oh, we still got some of it saved. We'll copy that and map out the road again. Woo, it's cold in my studio. I'm about to put the fire on. Where are we at? So I went to go get a top up, and now I need to redo what I was doing. Right, water's looking good, track's looking good. I think it's time to make it flatter. Flatter again. Woo! Okay, so I've flattened it all out again. This time I'm not going to get rid of this tool. I'm just going to save the game. because this does like to crash it. I can keep the road texture as it is. The width is, I don't know, probably fine. It's good enough to work off. And go into render mode and don't crash the game. I know it's a big road. Probably gonna be upset because it's such a big road. Oh. 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 It's just a simple road though. Just 2 lanes. Nothing important. Alright, back in the future, see if it's crashed. Yay, it didn't crash. Didn't give me much of a decal as I was hoping for, but it should be enough to work off. I reckon it should be okay. Now, what do I do? Do you think I should go around making this track a lot tighter? I think that's my next mission. This is going to take me probably about half an hour, so I'll see you in the future. Oh, it's taking its time, but trust me, I do think we're getting somewhere. The rocky area is going to be the most cluttered until we get some detail in, like the rocks. Apart from that, yeah, we're looking okay. The village has sort of got its layout of where it's going to be inside these main roads, I guess, and this would be the road that you come bombing it through when you come through the village. Nice. Get the bio areas all set up. Will look cool. All woodlands here. Do we do rock face edges? I'm not sure. I want it to look dangerous. Well, I'm not sure if we're going to keep water here or if we're just going to be making it like farm fields or something like that. I think that'd be better if we make it look like it's not covered around. Make it look like it's not an island. You know what I mean? It is possible. I'll have to consider doing it. Yeah, so it comes around, makes all trees. So yeah, let's jump onto the bio tool, I guess. This is going to be a bit of a tedious bit. The exclusion zone. I'm going to try and keep it really close, I think. And I'll make it very scary. And then if it's too close, we can always spread it out until we get to the perfect sort of distance that we're happy with. So that's one area done. I do need to work out how to fix the distance, render distance. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, the word render distance, because that's a bit annoying. But apart from that, it looks like it's worked mostly. Looking pretty good, pretty dense. Obviously this decals off the lines and that would got to go. We'll put a more advanced dirt track in there. Well, obviously we're going to need to put some arrows and things to warn people of corners and stuff. But yeah, coming along quite nicely so far. On to the next bit of biome, which I'm not quite sure which ones are going to be used, but let's do it. Let's try it. Yeah, what I'm going to do is actually, I'll do the stone biome. Well, that's one area done. Now on to do the bottom road. Because obviously, we don't want to crash down there. Oh, I just learned something new. I didn't think you could choose these before. One sec. Oh, that come out of nowhere. Sorry about that. Yeah, you can use the forest tool, even though this is the Biome tool that I've used to make this area. I can still use the forest tool, the selector tool, and then move certain bits. So when I'm going around and I'm checking, well, where's the road gone? I'm checking the road, checking the road, checking the road. Okay, there's nothing here anymore. When there's rocks in the road, I can still grab them and move them and not have to regenerate the whole thing again. So that's pretty useful. Ah, brainwave. I speak to myself. I'm running out of ideas for the biome to make it look more fun and like seasonal changing. Obviously, we need biome changing. But of course, the Biome tool has the edge tool. I'm going to use that to create some really tight hedge line roads, which we get a lot in the country, in the UK. So yeah, wish me luck with that one. Oh, this is tedious. I put the nodes too close to the road, and now I'm having to move them just a couple of feet out. I think if I didn't have two different sets of lasso areas, I could probably just use the offset tool on the placed edges, and I'll be able to fix it that way. But as I have not done that, I'm having to go through all these and re-click through my life, one would say. One would say. Ah, yes. I think it was worth it. Going back through and get the distance just right. It feels a lot more scary now. You know, I do feel like we could do a thicker hedge line. Maybe taking out some trees and just leaving the hedges in this time. So if we go back to the bio tool, hopefully I can take out the big trees as they're taking up a lot of my room. Create hedges. It should just overlap with the original hedges. Are you going to do that? Fill it up. And yes, yes you are. That's exactly what I wanted. There's a lot more UK country scary hedge road sort of thing going on. Now, I did think I was left with this. But in theory, I should be able to just select these if I wanted to and just delete them. And that also goes for making farm crop fields. I was making a video before and I didn't think I was going to be able to make a beautiful entrance. That would do. Into one of my fields. But obviously, if you wanted to get into this field per se, and we want to make an entrance into this, all we'd have to do is go into forest tool, grab a little pinch, and then, you know, put them on the other side of the road. That'll do. Job's a good one. Job is a good one. You've made yourself a way to get in. Probably don't need the decal. I imagine it'd be a dirt entrance. There you go. You can now get into that little area that was once surrounded by bushes. Anyway, we need to go back to the bio tool and generate the trees. Oh, we need to choose the trees. Big trees, bush trees, fern trees, trees and trees, woods. What else? That one looks good. Nah. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Generate. See what it gives us. And it broke. Generate layer. Save. Always save when this sort of thing happens. So if something happened, I think if I was to restart the game, it would still be there, and hopefully I can generate it properly. Let's try that. No, no, I'm a muppet. I just realised I had delete on. I need to add. I need to add the beautifulness and then add the hedge line again, which now is just going to be hedges with no beautiful trees. Let's see if it looks okay. I do like having the odd tree in a hedge line. It just makes sense. You know, there are some here and there. Let's just add, let's add big in again. Generate another layer of trees and hedges. And then boom, it's definitely a lot thicker. We can live with that, I like it. I'll just get the ball rolling on placing some buildings that I've made. If you caught my mention of modular buildings, it was these little things. So you've got obviously different floors, and then you can, you know, set your rotation and have a different set of windows depending on your fancy of how you want it to look. And I'm going to have different shop fronts. I've only got one at the moment on this, but all four sides will have different shop fronts. But then I can make one tower block and have multiple of different buildings. Then obviously I need to make the fronts that go on them, like the gutters and things like that, to make it a bit more fun. But yeah, they're coming along. That's it. I think we're almost there, apart from obviously there's small details like adding road signs in and the little village, maybe sorting some of these guys out, adding some jumps here and there to make it a bit exciting. I think that's mostly the bio sort of stuff done. So here's that tool, come in handy. These trees are obviously way too close. We can just do that. It's good. Now just drive down the road, or fly down the road, shall we say. See if there's anything that doesn't look quite right that we need to address. That's a right sharp corner. That's going to be a brutal corner to take. You're going to want to have your handbrake ready for that one. I'm thinking maybe a fence or something along here, or like a brick stone wall. We'll turn this into farming. Doesn't look too bad though. Bit of a uppy downy bit there. Should be okay. The drive over comes around here. Let's go a little bit bland here until we get some details in and have the scenery put in. Then we go into the little hedge area. It's going to look quite scary. Trying to go through this really fast. Probably shouldn't put too many road signs in. Don't give it away too much. Whoa. Quite a lot of signs here from the track before. They can go now, I guess. You probably should go, but I'm going to leave you in as you are on a steep corner anyway. Yeah, that comes around quite nicely. Just constant turning. That would be really scary to do that. Hopefully you can drift. It's something I'm going to have to do on my car. Make it go sideways better, as it just seems to want to understeer at the moment. These tracks here probably will need adjusting one day, as they just don't really make any sense. I think I basically did most of it there anyway. Okay. Then into the rock area. Obviously the houses are still got to be built up, and we're going to have some crossroads. We'll grab this one. We will have some crossroads coming in around here. And then just for reference, obviously, we have a crossroad coming up this way. We're neating up the corners around them. Make it make more sense. And we're back on our journey along the road. Keeping an eye out for anything that's probably too dangerous for us. The rocky area doesn't look quite spectacular at the moment, so that's something I want to work on in the future. I think for now, I'm going to leave it. You get the idea. It's very scary. You get no reference of where you're going. There's big posts and stuff everywhere that's going to try and kill you. Feels like maybe it comes in that way a bit more. Yeah. And this road obviously is going to... what are you doing? There's loads of different tracks doing different things. Let's try and maybe neaten this up. And we've got this track as well. It's going to throw some people off, I'm sure. So let's just throw that back onto this one. Yeah, that'll do. And like I say, it's going to be able to go around here and over to the bridge. I've not done that bit just yet. I'll save that for a different time. Nice little save. Yep, there we go. Nice little save. Good. And yeah, the jump's still there, ready to go over and back around again. Yeah, I'm quite excited now to give this a test run. But before I do that, I need to go to automation and fix the car. I think it's got too much downforce in the back, and a comment was left about the suspension being too stiff. So we've got to loosen that up a bit and see if that helps. So here we go then. Let's give this track a try. There's a few more details I do want to add, like around this area. I'm going to put some buildings and some pit stops and stuff for the rally cars to chill out as. I think it'd be cool to get some 3D models of some people to put around the track and some ribbon stuff so you can see clearly where you're going. You know, the jump needs some editing. We'll maybe do that in another video as well. But for now, we're doing okay. The track is working. That's what I want to get mainly working first, with some detail to it. And when that's done, we'll just add some more detail, and then it'll be beautiful, ready, and good to go. So let's get this wheels moving. By the way, we had to get rid of the automation car because it's dead. Driving down this road, the wheels are shaking like anything. I think I reduced the rally quality tyres from plus 15 down to 0, because they shouldn't have been plus 15 anyway, and it broke the car's code, so we're going to have to make a new one. So maybe keep an eye out for that video, and like and subscribe if that's something that keeps you interested. We'll go to automation and make one from scratch. Yes, boy. But here we go. Let's do the race. I don't know how many attempts it's going to take me to get around. I've had a little bit of practice. I sort of know where it's going, but it doesn't mean we're not going to crash somewhere, because that is a pretty typical thing to happen. If you are upset that I'm in this driver cam view, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll change it so we're into the cockpit rather than the little ghosty cam. Oh, we've got right Canadian flicky woo going there, and go hit the wall and don't roll it. It's a rally car, it'll be fine. We'll find out when we start hitting the fast points. It's So there's that little corkscrew thing with Bob. That's quite scary and dangerous to get right. We've got this nice little fast section here, which I've already messed up. Oh my god, yeah. Okay, let's start again. And here we go again for take number 2. I think when you talk a little bit while trying to race, you do lose a little bit of skill level, and that's for sure. But we're trying to keep it entertaining much as possible, so we're going to try and talk, and we will end up doing a full lap. I keep braking a bit too early there, and I promise you, yeah, we will do a full lap, and then after we do the full lap, I'll show you the state of. Don't hit the tree. I think we're okay there. No, something felt not right. Yeah, we'll do a couple of attempts at a jump. I don't think we'll get a proper solid landing, unfortunately, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, the car's definitely broken in somewhere. I can feel it. We'll try and progress, and nonetheless, drop it down a little bit. Is that too much? It's too much. I tell you, I was hitting these beautifully earlier on. These are the easy corners. Let me drink some cup of tea. Drop that clutch. And then we're off. Already doing 60 miles an hour. In the automation car, we're doing about 120 right about now. But this car still grips quite nicely and still handles the way it's meant to, which is good enough for me. And it also gives you a better idea of speed and reference for the actual track itself, because obviously you don't have my car. Okay, we've done it again. It's a bit deep. Okay, we're okay that time. We didn't hit anything. Yay! Let's see if we can get out of this without hitting anything. It's actually very hard to get that. I made it look quite smooth then. But it's very easy just to send yourself right off. We've got a lot of speed, get into 5th gear. Just a little flick here, no braking. Just get the angle right. There we go, that's a bit better. Throw it around nicely. This one's sketchy. It doesn't look too hard, this corner, but trust me, it's so easy just to keep going into the hedges. I do need to sort out the frames per second in the hedges. We do lose some, so making them a little bit less dense will be in the books. And also the bushes aren't rotating, which really upsets me. Why is the bushes aren't rotating? It's used them over and over and over. It's obvious that you're going through duplicate hedges, and it's upsetting me, so they need to be changed at some point as well. Oh my god, you can see now the frames are going down, but it doesn't last too much longer. It's mainly around that chicane and that tight bend, because we're going to be coming out of the hedge line. I think it needs to be tighter as well. I think we need to move the hedges in a lot more, make it feel a bit more like a country 1-lane road sort of jobby. That's made 2 cars still somehow. Nice little tablet of brakes to get that entry right. Good flick it. Got to time that well. Car's going to start to struggle a little bit up this hill. I thought it would be nice to have some sort of incline thing. This rocky area, what should we do with here? Should we give it some rock cliffs either side? Maybe a huge rock cliff on the right hand side and then a rock drop on the left hand side? Let me know in the comments what you feel is needed to make this a little bit more fun. And, oh! You can spin it round, spin it round. Okay, we're good. I had to change the bridge. It's going to be quite a technical area when I get that finished. I'm going to add more stones and stuff, making it a bit more scary. Yeah, I had to change the bridge because I kept getting flat tyres. Oh, that definitely needs sorting out. That's a bit rough. Not the end of the world, though. Quite a tight section, this lot. I don't mind it. Rather than always being fast, it's nice to have a bit of skill needed to add. Tell you what, I thought the slope was going to be bad there because I've been mucking about with the jump. But actually, it's all right. I can live with that. As long as we don't crash in these last few corners. As he says before, he just almost clipped a tree. We should be able to do a lap here. It's feel quite nice. It look quite nice around here. I think we need more of those trees digging into the area and make it a bit more scary and dangerous. We don't want to have an easy track now, do we? And that's it. That's a full lap. We did it. Yay! So let's go crazy fast now. And let's obviously wait till we crash. So we're going to not take it so easy now. I'm going to try and push it as fast as we can. It's so hard to get that right. I think I did it okay. That was okay. That was not too bad for once. Dig it in. Dig it in. Not too shabby. So yeah, I've not done any tuning to this car. It is as it is. Top speed's a little bit low for this kind of track, but it's okay. It's okay. We're still having lots of fun. Oh no. No. I shouldn't have tapped the brakes. I think that's the car ruined, is it? Let's get out these hedges. You know, in rally, you don't stop until you actually have to stop. If the car still moves, we keep going. It does feel a bit sketchy now, but we'll be okay. That was a nice entrance into that one. Cut it a little bit too early and short, which I will be adding more obstacle courses. Oh my days, this car feels weird. To make it so you can't just cut corners, obviously. That bit was very open just then. I'm thinking some farm areas, some crops and that nearby will help hide that, and we'll have some nice brick walls or something. It's right in the hedges there, and I don't think you can cut that corner anymore. And yeah, we'll have some brick walls and stuff to help the scenery look nice and change, like from one area to another. Because obviously this is like the hedge area, and we had the woodlands area, and we got a stone area. Maybe we have a look a bit of a wet area. We could have the track go around the pond if you feel it's too short and it needs to be longer, or maybe we can add another section on. I do love that little crazy skid into that one. But we can with these brakes. Come on, car, you got this. That's it, only 70 miles an hour up this hill, but we're trooping on. Woo! Here we go. We go for the jump then, so we should do the jump. I'm going to hit a little save point around here, because I knew that would happen, and I weren't ready for it. Okay. Right, let's show you the jump then. So you obviously can turn right there to go over the bridge. It's going to take a few attempts to even get the car over, I guarantee it. Right, put a check marker in. I do need to work on this area. It's a bit tight. Here we go. What's it like? Oh, the car's flipped a little bit. Oh, it actually almost sort of landed. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try and get a bit more speed, maybe. That'll help. That was a bit smoother. Into fourth gear. Don't flip the car. Into the stones. That was almost it. I think I just need to get it a bit more to the right. And we'll be okay, right. Gently in, gently out. Come on, get that power down. Cut a bit more to the right instead. Is that it? That was it? I don't think we damaged too much either. That wasn't too bad. We did it. So that's the shortcut. What's is that? Oh, okay. That was good. Well, I just want to see what happens when you hit the big one. That was a successful jump, and I think the track is well viewed now, so we can carry on with the editing and come back with another video for you guys. Let's see what happens when we hit this big one. I don't think I was going fast enough. Oh, it was close. I think if you're just out of third gear, that wasn't too bad of a jump. For some reason, I don't know why you'd want to go for the crazy big one. Right, in fourth gear, right, not too much. There we go, 70 miles an hour. We're in. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Just maybe a bit of a radiator damage. It's okay. Maybe some steering damage. Yeah, I think we broke the car. Well, that was jolly good fun, but I think we're going to have to bring the episode to the end, and it's getting quite long now. In the next video, I think we need to go back to automation and make a new rally car. Then after that, I think we need to come back and add some more detail to this map. around the rally section. We got our little town to build up. We got this stony area to make look better. We got the jump to improve. We got this bridge bit to improve. There's a fair bit that can still be done. So stay tuned for the next one. Keep real, stay safe, and share that love. Bye-bye.